Hey everyone, what's up? Well, the Dow hit a record high. Joining me is Matt Cheslock to talk all the action. Matt, the Dow hit a record thanks to healthcare after Trump is dropping this anti-rebate plan. Why aren't some of the bigger pharma companies benefiting from this? They're down today, like Pfizer.
Yeah, well, the insurance companies are the beneficiary. That most of this market is United Healthcare, as far as the Dow goes. That's the biggest beneficiary of this Trump repeal, or the fact that he's not going to go after it. So the pharmas now have to negotiate all these prices with these insurance companies. So that's why you're not seeing the huge rebound that you would expect on some kind of news like this.
Of course, dovish Fed comments are helping, but you know what? I'm so over talking about the Fed. Can we talk about earnings next week?
Oh, thank God. The Fed, this is a foregone conclusion that they're going to at least cut rates in July. I know the commentary says, are they going to do it in September and again in December, or September and not December? If they're going to be so data dependent, then we got to wait till then. We can't be talking about September's dot plots and December's dot plots because we can't find inflation. They haven't been able to find it for 7 years. So why are we suddenly going to be able to find it now to say, you know what, we're going to do another cut in September based on some employment number?
Right. Some employment number. Yeah, I definitely would roll my eyes to that too, and the dot plot. My goodness. Anyway, so let's talk about earnings. Next week, Netflix is going to be one of the companies that are going to report earnings. I am currently binge watching Friends because I heard they're losing that in 2020. So how do you think Netflix is going to survive with all this new competition? Because, Warner Brothers is opening up their new streaming service.
Yeah, I mean, there's some big weight coming into the industry, right? It's not just these small little mom and pop shots that are taking, hopefully going to take a shot at Netflix. These are HBO and some of these other bigger ones, NBC. So you start talking about Office, you start talking about Friends. These are the most watched shows on Netflix. They're paying a hefty premium to be moved somewhere else. So Netflix has got to provide this content that they keep talking about. That content is very expensive. That affects the bottom line, right? So if you don't have new subscriber growth that's going to be outpacing what their content costs are, that's a major thing that Netflix is going to address. And it might not be this quarter, but it might be ongoing quarters.
Right, yeah, a lot of cash burn there. Let's talk about some New York Stock Exchange gossip. I heard you guys got a new cannabis ETF.
We probably did. They seem to be out there, they're popping up all over the place, quite frankly. You got to find to see if it's been oversaturated or not. That's the question. When you start bringing in like an ETF, that means some of the other individual names won't get the love that they've gotten prior because people will buy the ETF. So we'll see how that reacts. But, certainly it's good for the exchange to have another listed product.
It's really cool, especially because this ETF, it's the only all-cannabis ETF, no tobacco, no booze in it.
Yeah, these Vice ETFs, they had a run-up, I remember, a while ago, and now we're seeing it come in again. It's just cannabis play. So if you're a believer in that industry, a pure play like that may be something you want to put in your portfolio.
That'll be the next headlines. Reefer madness at the New York Stock Exchange. Just kidding. Thank you so much, Matt. You have a wonderful Thursday. Let's hit the trading floor.
Absolutely, Vaz. You take care.